Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to direct this towards parents and what if your child says that they're bored in class. So this is a very common thing that happens. We even end up calling students to find out where they've been, and parents take them out of our programs because they said that their children was bored. So let's address boredom, okay? You have to remember that without repetition, you're not going to be good at anything. So perfect practice makes perfect, especially in Taekwondo. To train something over and over again till it becomes an automatic reflex takes a long time. Also, bored or being bored in a class is just a stage in the learning cycle. So what we find a lot of parents will do is when they hear that their kids are bored, they just pull them out. Not only do they pull them out of Taekwondo, but they take them out of all of the activities that they're in. And then what ends up happening is you miss a huge opportunity to teach your children how to overcome and how to achieve their goals. Now, we expect that they're going to be bored. So, inside of our programs, we have things built in to help children and any student learn how to get past that stage. And again, remember, it's just a stage in a learning cycle. So, a couple of things that we do. Number one, we communicate. Communicate with our children, ask them why. What is boring about class? It wasn't boring before, why is it boring now? If they say it's repetition, well then, let's deal with that. Could it be because an instructor or an assistant instructor is teaching a boring class? Maybe, but that's the second part. You have to communicate with the instructor. Next is understanding our system of how to move a student up. Our goal is to get somebody to the rank of at least first degree black belt. Beyond would be even greater, because then we have a chance to teach them more skills. So we have short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals for everyone. Stripes, colored belts, and then black belts. Another part of being bored is change. So instructors know when to take a student and move them to another level or do something different in class to make sure that the kid's not bored. Now you have to remember that we take Taekwondo and we use it as a vehicle to trap one's attention so that we can teach them other life skills, other leadership skills, social skills, and different learning skills. Do not take the instructor out of the process of helping a student learn how to get past boredom. If a child quits, then they're done. We cannot help. But you as a parent, don't let your students ever just quit anything. Don't develop them to be a quitter. Now here's what I mean by that. Let's say that I have my son is a yellow belt. And he is bored. He doesn't want to come anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, listen, you have no choice in the matter. I want you to stick it out until you reach your green belt, or maybe until you reach your blue belt. Now what this does is it sets a goal. If they reach this, well then I will allow them to participate in the process of where we go from there. But at least they set a goal and they achieved it. It doesn't always have to be an open-ended goal that they can't achieve or never see the end of it. So this is why we set small goals. Now, most of the time, a student, adult, and especially a child, they'll find their own way past that boredom and they'll fix the problem themselves because they might have changed into a different class. Maybe they changed into a different age or a new belt color. Something could have been different that now they're excited again. And this is what we want them to learn with everything that they do in life, from school to Taekwondo to sports to relationships to jobs. Every time you're bored, you can't just stop. You have to do something different. You have to get yourself out of it. So the tips were communicate with your child, communicate with your instructor. Next tip, do not take the instructor out of the process. Allow them to help. All of our instructors are taught to teach not only you, but the children how to combat this and how to use that towards a strength to make them stronger in life. So remember these tips. You will experience this at some time, either with yourself or your children, and take that as an excellent opportunity to teach them how to set goals, how to achieve goals, and how, most important, to get past being bored. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.